You speak of Farrakhan a lot too, man. Can you talk about those times that you was able to get in the room with him with other artists and the knowledge that he gave y'all?
You know what he said? He said, brothers, you're gonna be presented with amounts of money that will be making your dream come true. This is a fact. Brothers, what you don't know on the other side of this is that most of the record labels have an investment in the prison industry. It's called the prison industrial complex, okay? It's an investment. The city and the state and the federal government, they put a plan together in '91 to criminalize the music industry, starting with NWA. Let's make this popular. Because the youth is gonna listen to the rappers. So if we could tell them to talk about guns, drugs, robbery, murder, and we can make the rappers who talking about that more popular, the new artists don't wanna be like Public Enemy. They don't wanna be like a positive rapper. They wanna be like, nigga, I got the guns, I'm killing, I'm thugging it. So he taught us this. I got to be blessed to be part of the meetings, but let's just fast forward to 2002, where I got to sit in the room with him. No. When 2Pac and Biggie got killed, April 3rd, 1997, he invited all rappers to come to his house. And I was one of them rappers.
Yeah.
And this is where he told us. He said, brothers, did you know that Death Row Records is on the stock market? Suge Knight don't know that Death Row Records is on the stock market. If he knew, he would move differently. Death Row Records was worth $3 billion at the time Tupac died. And when Tupac died, they was planning on how to take Death Row, because Death Row is owned by Interscope, which is owned by Universal and all these other companies. But the plan to cause mayhem and havoc within the industry, that was being manipulated from the outside, so that those that's in it don't know you being manipulated to have beef and all this killing and stuff. Like right now, how it's out of control. He warned us about this, and that the average rapper gonna be like, man, I hear you, Farrakhan, but man, nigga don't want to hear all that Black Power shit. We want to hear, I got the gun, I got the hose, I'm shooting, I got ops. Like labels don't even want to sign you if you ain't got no ops.
Right.
You got a murder charge, or you wanted for drive-by, pull your record. Oh, you got murders and all? Oh yeah, he's a thoroughbred. Let's get him up in here. Why? Because the streets are gonna follow suit. But what he warned us about was like, don't let them use your voice to send the rest of the people who supporting you to these slaughterhouses, prisons, death, broken families, unsuccessfulness. You know what I mean? That don't mean that that's not gonna happen, but I'm giving y'all the warning. Do what you want. And I was one like, shit, I better put a message in my music and my movies, because he said something real. Like, why do labels? At one point, you couldn't talk about no gun on no radio.
Right.
At one point, you couldn't say nothing about no murder.
Right.
And at one point, you definitely couldn't say you about to murder or telling people to murder.
Right.
But through music now, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's acceptable.
Yeah.
Why? Because prisons made so much money off everybody coming in. But now look at the downside. So many people went to jail that the cities is having to pay these investors who want these beds filled in these private facilities.
Right.
But the money is not all there the same. So some of these prisons that's not filled, the prison is suing the city because they supposed to have a capacity agreement that these beds will be filled.
And that's something.
Ain't that something?
That's deep.
Now,
Too much game. Somebody said too much game, bitch, they gonna kill you. I don't care, nigga. I ain't scared, nigga. It's too late, nigga. It's too late. The cat out the bag.
The second time you went to meet with him, then what was happening at that next meeting?
Me and 2Chainz was there in Chicago, and he was telling us, like, brothers, I'm proud of y'all. Somebody said I was in the building. He like, I want my brother JT, brother 2Chainz, I want y'all to come to the back. And I just want to talk with y'all and just giving us the part about don't throw your talent away on just the things that the people want, but you must give them some of the things they need. Because remember who gave you the talent. God gave you the talent. So don't cross God out, whether you call him Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, Jah, Elohim. Listen, those are all the names of God. But you, as being a powerful person now, don't let your power make you drunk when you forget your responsibility.
My God.
That's the second meeting. That's like, I see y'all got some motion. Don't let your own power. Don't get drunk off your own power.
Yeah.
Do something for your community. Imagine if all the rappers start saying, let's do something for our community. They might start getting killed more. They might go to jail. The setup, why? Because now you changing the narrative. We didn't give you all this money to go back to help them. We gave you this money so you could be a shining star and they could follow and try to be like you.
So you can self-destruct and corrupt
Yeah.
the rest of the people.